Hello everyone, I'm Gibson, and in this episode I'm going to talk about how to gear up fast in BFA to what I call optimal playable level for Mythic Dungeons and Raids. Patch 8.3 is here, and we can see overall eye level increase, which means faster gearing up automatically. But it doesn't mean we can relax. There is still a lot to go through to get to the point where you can feel the potential of your class or spec and not get frustrated with putting too much effort and getting relatively low results. In 8.3, in my opinion, this point is going to be around 455 plus. Now, instead of going through the list of everything that you can do to gear up, I'm going to focus on what you actually need to do and how to do it in the most efficient way. With all that being said, let's get to it. Please keep in mind that if you have just leveled up, you need to make sure you unlocked your world quests. Let's call this a pre-setup. It's actually super easy. All you need is to be friendly with main factions, Zandalari Empire, Talanji Expedition and Voldenai for Horde, and Storm's Wake, Order of Embers and Proudmoore Admiralty for Alliance. Plus, establish war bases on opposite faction continent, in Kultiris for Horde and in Zandalar for Alliance. Ideally, you should have gotten them unlocked almost instantly at max level. I will assume that you have. By the way, if it's your ult, you will get this quest completed right away without reputation farming. Now to the actual plan. As soon as you hit max level, you'll get a quest to Nazjatar where you should go, but before going there, check your world quests for the ones that have gear rewards, especially rings and trinkets. If your character wears 2 weapons, check weapon rewards as well. You will be focusing on those quests that expire within the hour. Your item level will be around 285 plus minus 5 points at max level, which is okay. The main idea is to not lose rewards gear when you go to Nazjatar. Go ahead and finish those quests. This includes Emissary quest as well if there is expiring one. World quests item level scales with your current, which means the higher eye level you have, the better gear you get as a reward. So if you have time to increase your overall item level before getting your hands on world quests, you should do this. You will also get a quest to obtain a legendary cloak which is 470 right from the box and will ramp up your item level significantly. We'll get back to it later. When you get to Nazjatar, you will get your 370 weapon right away. Continue questing and get your first 385 Azerite gear piece. Pick chest or helmet, since they give more stats than shoulders. Right after, you will see Magni who wants to meet in the Chamber of Heart. Go there and get the first essence after a short questline. As soon as you get out from the chamber, you will get the cloak quest. But no matter how tempting that will be, don't start it yet. Your item level is still too low to feel comfortable during the questline. Go back to Nazjatar. You need to get your first benthic piece, which again should be the one that gives more stats. I usually take legs. Go ahead and upgrade it to 400. After you finish a short questline, you will unlock Nazjatar quests. Right away you'll see a gnome that will give you a quest to open Mechagon location. Check Nazjatar map for benthic gear and mana pearls, and clear them. Your item level is around 320 now. Check world map. You should already see increased rewards at this point. As earlier, clear the expired ones. Complete the quest for 12 mana pearls and buy some more benthic gear. Again, if it's your ult, just send some gear from your main through in-game mail to fill the slots. After Nazjatar, go and unlock Mechagon. Next to the Flight Master in Borealis or the Great Seal, you'll find a gnome that will start an intro questline and get you to the island. When you get there, finish several quests until you get the Mechagon trinket that will give you 404 item level. You will spend around 30 minutes there. Stop right here and check the map for expiring quests, similarly to what you did before. A tip here. As I mentioned before, world quests rewards scale with your item level. But you may not notice this right away. What I found helpful is to relog and let the client recalculate the numbers. Now we're going to get our cloak. While going through a questline, you will also get a 440 Azerite gear piece. Pick chest or helmet. If you decide to do optional daily quests and kill some rares, you'll have a chance to find 410 gear tokens, which you can use right away if you're lucky and get the ones that fit your class. This scenario will take around 2–2.5 hours with all daily quests. You also have a chance to get another 440 gear piece during the scenario from the Nazjatar reward chest. I've got one, and after obtaining a cloak, I was 380. With this high level, rewards are now 415, 420, which is not bad but still not the best we can get. Depending on how lucky you are, you may not get emissary equipment. That's fine. Go ahead and clear those 415s that you see on the map. Keep in mind that at this point each item will increase your eye level significantly, so keep checking it after every quest finished. In Season 3, getting 407 overall item level capped rewards and emissary Azerite gear at 415. Now the situation is different. 407 will open 430 emissary gear, and 437 will increase it to max available of 445. Keeping 407 and 437 as your checkpoints is also important for you to squeeze max out of your time spent. A small reminder, don't forget to relog at 407 if your emissary gear rewards haven't been adjusted. If that's the end of your game day, tomorrow you will see new rewards. Maybe even an assault which you should finish ASAP along with killing a world boss that drops 455 gear if you haven't done this yet. I've decided to wait for the next day, and as you can see I have 2 assaults available. I will rush the assaults and then switch to quests. I'm done, and as you can see I wasn't too lucky. I got only to 397 overall, and that's including killing a couple of Nazjatar rares and upgrading 2 benthic items to 400. In my case, the issue is with rings. I mentioned them, remember? If you are in the same situation, what you can do, and it's actually a decent option, is to go to the auction house and buy 2 crafted rings. If you have around 10k gold, you should be able to find 1 or 2 that are at least 355. Don't go lower or higher. 355 has the best money-value ratio. Also, with new crafted rings added, you may find 370, 385 rings for the same price, but at the beginning of the patch, they will likely be too overpriced. Another fast way to solve rings and trinkets issue is to craft them yourselves in Mechagon. This requires some parts, but you will easily collect them during reputation farming, which you need for essences, flying achievement, and upgrading the blueprints. In my case, I waited until the next day and finally saw the rings on map along with the Tortillon Trader's Stock reward, which is a ring or a trinket. My plan is to get a 415 ring first, check how the situation changes after I get it, and hopefully my ring reward becomes higher. The Tortillon reward will be after both rings, and emissary will go the very last. By the way, emissary reward is now 415 without hitting a 407 milestone. It's still not epic though. So, the first ring has brought me to that first 407 checkpoint. Right away I don't see any changes, but after a relog, I finally see 430 emissary Azerite piece. Second ring brought me to 417, which is a perfect eye level in my opinion to start Mythic 0 dungeons. I'm about to hand in the emissary quest. Let's see how lucky I am. I hope it's in his chest. I've got shoulders, and on top of that, a 65th level of the Heart of Azeroth, and unlocked a second miner slot. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning is War Mode. Having it turned on will provide you with 10 to 25 bonus to resources, which I think is a huge helper, especially with Azerite and Coalescing Visions, and you'll need a lot of those. Also don't forget to check Weekend Quest. If you get one with the gear, it will be 445. If you have War Mode on, a PvP quest is also worth considering. Well, here you go. At this point, our Jumpstart Marathon is over. Next step is super obvious. Perfect Visions, Mythic Plus Dungeons, and Raids. For the sake of the experiment, I didn't do any other content, and with my luck, I got to the target within a couple of days. Let me know in the comments how long it took you to start your first season for Mythic. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, dislike this episode, and ring the bell to not miss the next one. If you didn't like video or audio quality, please let me know. I'm still in the middle of some tuning and will try to address the feedback as soon as possible. See you next time.